Today we will be talking about the UP elections 2022 scenario, taking twists and twirls and astrological analysis. Now, as per my previous video, I had mentioned that there are possibilities of Yogi ji coming into power, but with a thin margin. But you see, the chart of Yogi ji is not authentic. I have now used almost 3-4 methods to find out in the absence of the natal charts. I will use the BJP chart, the Muhurat chart at the time of start and the day of the result of the elections and the solar ingress in Capricorn. I think we know all these dates, so they will be more authentic, and the BJP chart. Now, I have written long back that according to BJP chart, it is running the dasha of two markas, Moon, Jupiter, till 19th of July. And Moon and Jupiter, it is a Gemini Lagna on the 6th of April 1980, 11:45 hours, New Delhi. And the Gemini Lagna is rising, and for Gemini Lagna, the Kendras are owned by Benefics, and Jupiter acquires the status of Kendradipati Dosh, Marka and Vadaka. Now, if this Jupiter is afflicted, it will behave like a mad elephant. And Jupiter is afflicted in the third house in the sign Leo with Mars, Rahu and fallen Saturn. And you can see for yourself, even in the past, ever since Moon Dasha has started, we have lost two important leaders in BJP already. And on the 8th of December 2022, we have lost the army chief, as per I had predicted earlier. And we will find in this Marka Dasha of two planets, Moon, the second lord, and Jupiter, Moon, the second lord, and Jupiter, the Moon, the second lord, and Jupiter, the seventh lord. It is most malefic in the present status, and they are bound that the BJP leaders may quit the party. And the subsequent dasha of Moon Saturn is even worst, because Moon Saturn is also Marak, because it is with Jupiter and it is fallen and in transit 12th of July to 23rd of October. Saturn will be fallen and retrograde, and then after that it will become direct till 18th of January, when it goes in the sign Aquarius. Now, we have seen the chart of BJP. It is not very conducive, and we have seen that a lot of people from the BJP are leaving and joining the Samajwadi Party. I don't have the chart of authentic chart of Akhilesh Yadav, but what the BJP chart is showing is happening. So I think we should rely more on the BJP chart. And then secondly, on the 10th of February at 8 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, the planetary positions clearly indicate that the party in power will not come back, because the Lagna is Capricorn at 7 o'clock. The Lord is Saturn. Lord is Saturn, and the seventh Lord is Moon, and it is exalted in the 5th house with Rahu. So it clearly shows that if the elections start at 7 o'clock on 10th of February, it's a clear-cut majority for the opposition. And if it starts at 8 o'clock, then there is a slight possibility that, because the Lagna Lord is stronger than the Lagna is Aquarius, the Lagna Lord is stronger than the 7th Lord Sun. But the Lagna Lord is placed in the 12th house of losses, and you can see for yourself the losses are taking place. But even before the actual happening, but in Navamsha, Saturn, the Lagna Lord, goes in the sign Leo. It is not good. So friends, either way, if we consider the the Muhurat chart, then also there are very remote chances for the ruling party to come in power with majority, with the thumping majority. They cannot come. Even if they come, they will come with very thin margin, or they may have to take the help of some other parties. And if we consider the what do you call the solar ingress in Capricorn, then the Lagna Lord is badly afflicted, and the seventh Lord is in the seventh house with Ketu. It is very strong, and in transit also we have seen that the seventh Lord and the 12th Lord is of conspiracy. And what conspiracy is going on? You can see for yourself in the BJP party itself. A lot of people are leaving. And at the time of start of elections, on the 10th of February, and on the results, the day when the results are coming on the 10th, 11th March, Mars is strong. The opposition Lord is very strong. And then there is a planetary war between Mars and Venus for such a long time. So it clearly shows that there is a suffering to the ruling party. Then I have used my research technique that Narendra Modi came in to a higher pedestal as a prime minister after the downfall of Congress. And downfall of Congress started when Indira Gandhi was assassinated, and that was on the 31st October 1984, when Saturn was in Libra at 24.06 degrees. Now, surprisingly, after 30 years, when Saturn completes its cycle and it is in retrograde motion at 24.47 degrees, Narendra Modi becomes the Prime Minister of India on the 26th May 2014. Now, Saturn aspects the Sagittarius sign by third aspect, and when Saturn reached in Sagittarius at 24.25 degrees, he again became the Prime Minister on the 31st May 2019. Now, Saturn is again going to activate this 24-25 degrees in Capricorn, and from Capricorn at these degrees it will aspect the Saturn at the time of assassination of Indira Gandhi. So first of all, it will be bad for the Congress, and then it can also be bad for the BJP and the ruling Prime Minister, because Saturn will be on 27th of February. Saturn will not be that bad because it will be in direct motion. It will be touching those degrees. But when it goes in Aquarius, comes back in Capricorn and again activates this sign, it is in most malefic condition, and it will aspect the Saturn at 24.06 degrees at the time of assassination of Indira Gandhi, and the same degrees and in retrogression at 24.47 degrees when he became the Prime Minister. So this is my research, friends. And then again on 18th, so the time frame which is most prone and bad is after the 12th of July, because Saturn will become retrograde and it will be fallen like in the BJP chart, and both will be in the 6-8 axis, and Saturn will be in the 8th house of the BJP chart and aspect the 10th house in fallen condition. BJP is bound to suffer name, fame and progress. And the most crucial time will be after the 12th of July and between 24th of September to 24th of October. So friends, looking into all the three parameters, I find that the position of BJP is on the declining stage. It is declining, and you can see for yourself. As per the BJP chart, it's clear, crystal clear, that it will be difficult for BJP to sustain these elections. But nevertheless, if the charts of the politicians are strong, they can still come into power. But you can see for yourself that Dasha of Mars has also started for Narendra Modi. It so seems, if we consider his birth chart with Scorpio Lagna and Scorpio moon sign, and then it is most enigmatic for him. I have already predicted this as per the natal chart, as per the Vedic progression chart, as per the oath chart. And oath chart, Mars, the Lagna Lord, is placed in the 8th house, and it will be activated after the 16th of July when Mars goes in Sagittarius and aspects that Mars at 15 degrees. So 15 degrees from 16th of January, roughly it will take about 15-20 days. So around February, first week of February, and that is what is the time of elections. So friends, this is all I just wanted to clarify. I have tried to give my predictions, trying all the methods, and I find that the position of BJP is not very healthy. If you especially consider the BJP chart, it is not healthy at all. And we have already seen that we have lost two leaders in the Marak Dasha of Moon. Two important leaders. I just don't want to name them. Everybody knows about it. And then now what all is happening in the last 3-4 days? It is crystal clear of the Marak Dasha of Moon and Jupiter, and then Moon Saturn will be worst from the 19th of July. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to say that neither of the parties is very strong at the moment. It will be a very tough fight between both the parties, especially the SP and the BJP. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to say there is no clear-cut majority. There is no thumping majority like the 2017 elections. And this is what I just wanted to share. Still, there is time, so I said I must look into all the details what are available so that I can make some fine tunings on this. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye bye.